Well, for more, the strike came a day after the State Department announced Secretary of State Marco Rubio had plans to travel to Israel. Now, Gillian Turner is at the State Department with the latest. Gillian.
Kaylee, don't know yet. State has not confirmed whether that trip is on or off. We can only anticipate it is not happening. They do tell us, though, that right now Secretary of State Rubio is with the president at Mar-a-Lago, monitoring everything that is going on all through the night. This morning, there are tens of thousands of Americans in harm's way in the region, potentially hundreds of thousands. So the secretary is launching a task force to try and help as many of them as possible. One possible element of this could be evacuation flights. No word yet from the State Department on whether they are going to actually schedule any of those. But we know, looking backwards, this administration did provide that for Americans during the 12-day war. Also getting confirmation that Secretary Rubio did brief congressional leadership ahead of these strikes. He briefed 7 of the 8 congressional leaders that form the infamous Gang of 8. Apparently, he was hitting the phones all night. He was able to reach 7 of them. We don't know who the 8th was, though I suspect we will find out imminently from Capitol Hill. Meanwhile, Iran's foreign minister telling his allies in the region, or who he thought were his allies, that he is going to be counting on them to counter the United States and Israel's attacks. Here is what he just said. We have new sound from Aragachi in an interview.
Well, there is no communication right now. But if Americans want to talk to us, they know how they can contact me. We are certainly interested for de-escalation. This is not our war. This is an imposed war against us. This is a war of choice by the United States, and they have to pay for that. And they do.
So heads of state in the region, though, are not going along with that program. They are denouncing Iran's retaliatory strikes in the region. Saudi Arabia put out a statement where they said they denounced them along with the UAE, Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait, Jordan. European allies are weighing in now as well. The UK, France, and Germany denouncing Iran in a statement. Keir Starmer also just said this, Prime Minister of Britain, a moment ago.
The United Kingdom played no role in these strikes, but we have long been clear. The regime in Iran is utterly abhorrent. They have murdered thousands of their own people, brutally crushed dissent, and sought to destabilize the region. Even in the United Kingdom, the Iranian regime poses a direct threat to dissidents and to the Jewish community.
We are likely to hear from more foreign heads of state as the day goes on. Kaylee, we already know that the UN is holding a special session later. UN Secretary General is going to address the entire Security Council. Kaylee?
Gillian Turner, thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.